So the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index hit its 52 weeks high on December 12, 2025, which gave a kinda of positive outlook towards 2026. Certainly the news is everywhere. The big investment companies and the big investors are analyzing their investments and coming up with the new ideas and strategies for the investment in 2026. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, DJIA, often simply called the Dow, is one of the world's oldest and most influential stock market benchmarks, serving as a vital barometer for the health of the U.S. economy. But what does this mean to a day-to-day or small investor who is investing for his or her future? How can a small investor benefit from all this? How can he or she prepare for the changes in economy and the stock market for a stable financial future? That is what we are going to talk about in this video. A record high in the Dow Jones Industrial Average generally means there is strong investor confidence in the U.S. economy and the future earnings potential of the large companies that make up the index. As of December 15, 2025, the Dow Jones Industrial 52-week high, 48,886.86, hit on December 12, 2025, whereas 52-week low, 36,611.78, hit on April 7, 2025. Even today, December 15, 2025, at its current price of 48,416.56, it is near the high end of this range, reflecting strong overall performance for the index over the past year. Have you ever wondered what does the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index composed of? Which all companies are included in it, and how many of those companies, if any, we have in our portfolio or are invested in some way? Also, is there any easy way to invest in all those companies? The DJIA is composed of 30 large, publicly traded U.S. companies that are considered leaders in their industries. These companies span sectors such as technology, finance, healthcare, consumer goods, and industrial S. The 30 companies currently included in the Dow are 3M, Amazon, American Express, Amgen, Apple, Boeing, Caterpillar, Cisco Systems, Chevron, Coca-Cola, Goldman Sachs Group, Home Depot, Honeywell International, International Business Machines, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, McDonald's, Merck & Company, Microsoft, Nike, Nvidia, Procter & Gamble, Salesforce, Sherwin-Williams Company, Travelers Companies, United Health Group, Verizon Communications, Visa, Walt Disney, Walmart. So the question is, how do a small investor gets a piece of this pie? Investors can't buy the DJIA directly, but can gain exposure through exchange-traded funds, ETFs, futures contracts, or mutual funds. Some of the options are: SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF, DA, tracks the DJIA closely. DJIA futures, contracts traded on CME, allowing leveraged exposure. Index funds, designed for long-term buy-and-hold investors. As far as the small investors goes, the easiest option would be to add the SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF, DIA, to their portfolio and invest in it weekly or monthly. For the investors who follow their portfolio on a regular basis, they could follow the 30 companies listed under Dow Jones Industrial Average Index and invest in them on daily, weekly, or monthly basis. I totally understand the cost of shares of these companies are usually pretty high, and for a small investor, purchasing a complete share or shares is a significant amount. Even the SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF, DIA, at the time of recording this video, which is December 15, 2025, is trading at $485.17, and for a lot of small investors, it's a significant amount. But there is a solution for that. Depending upon which platform you trade, there are options to purchase the fractional shares. You can monitor these companies on daily or weekly basis, and whenever there is an opportunity or there is a pullback on a particular company share, invest some money in that company. Remember, at the end of the day, if a company exists in Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, which reflects the overall strength of American business, it is a company worth investing in, as they are considered leaders in their industries. At the end, even though the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index doesn't need any introduction, let me summarize it in few words. It's often simply called the Dow, is one of the world's oldest and most influential stock market benchmarks, serving as a vital barometer for the health of the U.S. economy. Created on May 26, 1896, by financial journalist Charles Dow and his partner Edward Jones, the index originally tracked just 12 companies primarily in heavy industries like railroads, cotton, and oil. In 1928, it expanded to its current format of 30 large, blue-chip companies that represent leaders across diverse sectors, including technology, healthcare, and finance. The Dow's importance stems from its role as a widely quoted indicator of market performance and investor confidence, though it tracks a small number of stocks compared to broader indices like the S&P 500. Its movements are historically seen as reflecting the overall strength of American business. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Please check out my channel for my other videos, including my video about incorporating international ETFs in portfolio. In today's uncertain economy and fluctuating stock market, I think international ETFs provide a good diversification for a long-term or a short-term stable financial future, as well as my other videos about day trading, trading pre-market, trading with a small account, trading as well as keeping your full-time job and more. As always, thank you for your time and I appreciate you watching my videos. The likes, dislikes, and the subscribe on channel and video are always welcome, and so are your comments. I read all of them in person and respond to them if needed. Likes and dislikes on videos are great, but what really helps me in creating a good content for you guys is rating from you guys. You can do that by typing in comments how you grade this video on scale of -1 to 11. You can pick any number between -1 and 11, and it'll just take you a second to type it in. For example, -1 indicates stop making content. 0 indicates don't like it. 5 indicates it's okay. 10 indicates it's a content I like and would like more. 11, I love it and it helps or have helped me. I would deeply appreciate it. It helps me in creating the content. Your opinion matters because I'm creating these videos for you guys and it takes a lot of time and effort in creating a good content, and I want to create something which is good and helpful to someone in some way. Happy and safe trading, everyone.